Hello everyone! Have you guys know about life cycle assessment or LCA? Life cycle assessment is an approach to evaluate environmental impact of a product component from raw material to the end of life. Now, let's focus in beef production. What is beef? Beef is the culinary label that is used for meat from bovines, specifically domestic cattle. Beef can be collected coming from cows, oxen, and heifers. Globally, cattle meat production has more than doubled since 1961, which was increasing from 28 million tons per year to 68 million tons in 2014. United States is the world's largest beef and buffalo meat producer, producing 11 to 12 million tons in 2014. Other major producers are from Brazil, China, followed by Argentina, Australia, and lastly India. The growing of human population that contribute increasing agriculture industry which changing demand on meat. The figure showed trend cattle production in Malaysia from 2014 to 2018 which increasing every year. This is because beef production is one of Malaysia's important agriculture industry. The beef consumption in this country is made up of meat from cattle and buffalo. In 2020, the government has targeted to raise the self-sufficiency level of beef to 32.7%, while they slaughter more than 450,000 head of cattle each year. Other than that, the increasing of food production such as restaurants, supermarkets, and Western food with increasing demand on beef. Such an popular menu is beef stick, beef sausage, sushi beef, beef burger, and other. In addition, they have two different nutrition from type of beef that which cattle consume grain and white cattle eat grass only. The cattle eat grass are more nutrition rather than cattle consume on grain. They have 6 stages of life cycle assessment of beef production which from material to the end of life beef. The first stage is cow-calf. Calves are bred and calves are born and raised every year on farm. They are grazing on grass pasture and nursing with their mother, while manure or animal waste be used for fertilizer. After calf then follow weaning. When seed until 8 months, calves are weaned from their mother until we find a new herd of cows. After that, they move to prepare be a livestock market. Calf leave farm and sold to the market to stocker between 6 until 12 months. There we monitor the weight and change into lean protein before process at factory. They also need to give daily care such as injection, vitamin, and good balanced diet. If okay, the calf will proceed the process for slaughter and packaging plant. Processing beef calf is to sell at restaurants, supermarket, and retailer. Then, they will go transfer to customer for export or import using trailer, ship, or cargo for domestic or international. Lastly, the beef will sell at food production such as restaurant, supermarket, store, and others which they transfer in varieties of menu. For example, burger, sushi, steak, and other. The customer will buy, cook, and eat. The beef calf provide nutrition to human and animal health such as protein and zinc, but cannot eat frequently because can impact to be obesity. Lastly, it will transfer into manure or waste, which have negative impact to the environment if it higher consumed. The environmental impact of meat production because widely increasing agricultural practices. All agricultural practices have been found to have a variety of effects on the environment. Beef and climate change are the issue today. Global warming generates from 70% of nitrogen oxide, fuel combustion, and upstream feed from industry and transport. 60% deforestation happens, which more contribute to greenhouse gas emission. Net fossil energy use, which 60% from feed production, manual handling, transportation, which release carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrogen oxide. Water use are also higher in beef production. 50% of blue water used from feed production, purchased feed, and also drinking water. And the critical is 1 burger equals 3,000 liters of water. Lastly, impact to human and animal health. If improper hygiene from feed production, which are from raw material to the end of life, will bring risk to human and animal health, especially improper animal manure when it direct discharge of manure to waterways and pre-collection to groundwater. Livestock manure contain numerous pathogens like bacteria, virus, parasites that can transmission to E. coli, hepatitis A, and also impact to the nearby area and food chain organisms. So, the climate change is actually in your food. In conclusion, reducing on beef is the most effective way to reduce environmental impact. How? Be vegan. You can change the lifestyle from beef to vegan. It also helps save the land and decrease diabetes. What is interesting is 1% can save 290,000 gallons of water a year. However, beef production can be sustainable when we composting manure or using organic fertilizer. This is because it has nitrogen from manure waste, which help increase soil fertility and crop product, but in a balanced quantity. Lastly, change biodiesel to biofuel for transportation or production. Biofuel derived from plant algae material or animal waste by anaerobic digestion, and it is renewable energy unlike petroleum or other fossil fuel. These all can minimize the greenhouse gas emission to the Earth.